to Vickky Loves You, cause I do. If this is your first time watching my channel and watching Vickky Loves, then please hit that subscribe button and the icon over here so you don't miss out in further videos. And go stalk me, go see what I'm all about. Look at my previous videos. So today is a brow tutorial. I have not done a brow tutorial ever just because it takes me forever to do my brow and I haven't perfected it, but I've gotten it to where my liking, and I think they slay. Yeah. So if you want to see how I do my brows, then continue watching. Alright guys, it's time to slay our brows. So first things first, you're going to want to get an angle brush and a spoolie. e.l.f. has came out with some new brushes, and this is the eyebrow brush. It comes with a spoolie and an angle brush, and it's super cheap and it works like a pro. So I recommend on getting this. I will put a link to Amazon, and I believe they have it at H-E-B and Walmart. Basically any drugstore that you can like drive to or whatever. Alright, and then you also want something to be its base. Basically that's gonna sculpt out your brows if you don't have a natural shape, or just give it a sharper shape. And what I use is the Anastasia dipbrow pomade in deep brown. I believe Milani Cosmetics has a dupe of this. I've seen a lot of beauty gurus use that as well, so whatever is your preference, but I've always been using Anastasia and it hasn't let me down to this point, and I've been using it for a long time. So let's get into how I do my brows. So first things first, I brush the bottom and just brush the brows up to the heavens. And then once I get that brush, I am just going to shape out my brow, basically outline them. And I don't start from the very beginning, from the right here. I start from like mid, like right here, and then draw the line. And I brush up when I'm drawing the line, just so that I stay true to my natural line. And now I'm going to brush all my hairs down and do the same to the top. Alright, and so that's how it looks just outlined it. And so now I'm just going to get a little bit of the pomade and fill in my brows. Alright, and now I'm going to do the same to this eye. And there we go. Okay, so now you just want to get an eyeshadow palette or a single eyeshadow that matches kind of similar to your eyebrow color. So I'm using the Tartelette from Tarte, and I'm going in with the shade Fashionista right here. It's kind of a darker color, but it sets the tone for my brows. So I'm just going to fill in where I see needs to be filled in. Okay, and so once I'm done with that, I go in with a lighter shade, which is going in with Dreamer, and putting that into the front, and I am just going to swipe up, you know, swipe up to watch this video kind of thing. And then brush. And then if you see like those spots where it just doesn't have anything, you just fill those suckers in. And you got it. Alright, now it's time to move to concealer. Alrighty then. So now I am just using my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Neutral. And I also use this not only to outline my brows, but also to prime my eyelids. So you just want to get a flat brush. It doesn't matter where you get it from, what brand, as long as you have a flat brush. And I usually get the concealer from like the bottom. And then I start making a line under my brows. And then I use Access concealer to shape it out. And just bring it down. And then I'm just going to spread out the concealer. And then I'm going to do my eye makeup, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I did my eye makeup and I put my foundation on, but I leave some room over my brows so I can outline my brows with my foundations, just so it won't be just like halo eyebrows floating. No, it looks like it's on my skin. So I'm using the Milani Conceal Perfect 2-in-1 in this shade 04, and I'm just going to use that same brush that I used with the concealer. Just make sure it doesn't have concealer on it, because then you're going to have a white base. And so I just get from the top of it just a little bit, and then I outline my brows. As so. And then I just use a Real Technique sponge to blend it out. And voila, that is my brow. And to set it, I either use a mascara if I need more like oomph in it. But if I like how it looks slick and slay, I just use a clear mascara, which, as you can see, I'm not trying to find it, which I use is the Great Lash from Maybelline. It's a very old product, but it works wonders. And so I angled my brush, I just bent it, and then I just brush up in the front and then slick it back in the back into the tail. And now it's time to go into that slow-mo where I go, ugh, ugh, ugh. So these are the finished product, and if you love this makeup tutorial, it will be on my Instagram. So definitely go follow me on social media, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on awesome videos like this. On Wednesday, I'm going to be doing another brow tutorial, but it'll be more of a natural brow. This is more of my slayable brow. Slay. And then Wednesday will be my natural brows. So keep an eye out for that tutorial. And as always, you do your own thing. And if my techniques do help you, definitely let me know in the comments below. And tell me your techniques in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on my videos. Alrighty guys, I love you guys. I'm praying for you guys. And bye!